Today our discussion is going to be centered mainly on what? The cutoff what operation of what the transistor. And then we know the diagram for the transistor. We have the emitter here, the collector, and then finally we have the base here. Okay. Now cutoff is said to occur when we know we have what? The resistance RC here. That's the resistance at the collector section. We have the positive source connected to it. And then finally this is connected to this. Now this one has what? We'll have a RB, and then finally we have the voltage source connected like this. Now, and then we have current what? IB, and then finally we have a current what? IC. The voltage between the collector and then the emitter is the same as VC what? E. And the voltage between the base and then the emitter is what? VBE. Okay. Now, we know that the value of VBE is equal to what? Is equal to 0.7. And then therefore IB, right, is equal to what? VBB minus VBE, which is 0.7, all divided by what? RB. So at any moment in time where the value of IB is equal to 0.7 or less, it means that the value of IB will be equal to what? 0 what? Amps. And when IB is equal to 0 amps, the transistor is operating in this one. Where this one is what? An open circuit like this. Where this is an open circuit like this, right? So for the conduction to occur, means that current wants to move from the collector section to the emitter section. But because this one is open circuited, current cannot flow freely to the what? To the emitter section. Therefore, we need a current IB to be able to what? Close this circuit so that conduction can occur freely. Okay. Now, if IB is equal to 0, means that the circuit is what? Opened. And opening means that the current cannot flow from the collector section to the emitter. Okay, so it means that this circuit is more or less like there's nothing connected, right? So here, the condition for cutoff to occur is when IB is equal to 0. If IB is equal to 0, the circuit is open, so current cannot flow from where? The collector to the emitter section. But there will be some small amount of leakage current, right? But mostly we assume that what the IC, the leakage current that is moving to this side, is approximately equal to what? 0 watt amps. So since IB is equal to 0, IC is also approximately equal to 0 amps, or we call it what? The leakage collector leakage one current. Okay. And don't forget we have this one to be VCC. So we know the circuit for this one from negative to positive will give us VCC, and then plus minus that will give us minus what? IC, RC, and then we have plus minus, that's what? Minus what? VC, right? Which is equal to 0. Don't forget we know the value for what? For ICRC, right? So let's make VC the subject from this equation, or let's make IC the subject from this equation. Means that we are send IC to the other side. So we have ICRC equal to VCC minus what? VC what? E. Okay. Now let's make IC the subject here. So we can say IC is equal to VCC minus what? VCE, all divided by what? R. All divided by what? The value of what? R. It means that we can see IC is equal to VCC over R minus what? VCE, all divided by what? R. Okay. Now, let's look at this is more or less like the slope, which we call it what? The DC load line. Okay. So now let's arrange this one in this one. We have this one to be Y. IC is the same as this Y, which is equal to MX, equation of a line, plus what? C. We know that at this point we assume that what? The VCC is what? Constant. Once we are varying the what? The value of what? VBB. And at this point in time, VBB is giving us what? 0 volt, which in turn gives us a current of IB, which is equal to 0. Okay. Now, let's look at what will happen. If we are to compare this, it means that we have to rearrange this. Okay. And then we can see that what? IC is equal to minus VC, okay, over R, plus the constant C, which is VCC divided by what? R. Okay. This is what we have. Now, it means that we can see that IC is equal to minus VCE, right, over R, plus VCC divided by what? R. Okay. Now, at the cutoff region, we know that the value of IB is equal to 0, right? And then IC is also approximately equal to 0. If IC is equal to 0, it means that we are going to get 0 is equal to minus VCE over R, right? Plus VCC divided by R. If you are to multiply through, we end up getting 0 is equal to minus VCE, right? Plus what? VCC. So we can send this to the other side of the equation. Means that the value of VCE will be equal to what? VCC. So this is the condition for cutoff to occur. So for cutoff to occur, means that the value of IB is equal to 0. IC is also equal to 0. And the value of what? VCE is equal to what? VCC. And that is all for the condition of cutoff. So if we are to explain condition for cutoff region, then we say that what? The cutoff is said to occur when IB, okay, when IB is equal to 0 and then IC is approximately equal to 0 what? Amps, because there will be small amount of what? Leakage current. And then the value of what? VCE is also equal to what? VCC. So this is the condition for cutoff to occur. Thank you very much. And then remember that the cutoff is the region where the transistor is not what? In a forward bias mode, or is not in